Hello, I'm Cliff Nelson, Director of Manufacturing of AdEdge Water Technology. I'd like to talk to you briefly about our InGenius PLC control panel, which is really the brains of our skidded systems. The enclosure is a NEMA 4X stainless steel, 30 inches by 24 inches by 10 inches deep. On the enclosure door, we have the main disconnect switch, which kills all power. We have the power on-off, which kills power to the PLC, the HMI, the Ethernet switch, and a few other components. And we have our alarm horn and light for all the alarm conditions that come into the PLC. Most importantly, we have the Color Touch HMI, it's a Panel View 600 Plus. This is the operator interface, touch screen for his control of both automatic and semi-automatic operation. All connections will come into the bottom of the enclosure. These are MENCOM cables, so we're running from the PLC directly to the valve actuators with cabling. No wiring, no conduit, and so forth. Ease of installation, ease of troubleshooting, ease of maintenance. Let's take a look at the inside of our PLC control panel. And on the back of the door, we have our HMI, which, by the way, is Ethernet compatible. As I mentioned earlier, we have our disconnect switch, our power on-off switch, and our alarm horn, which is all wired back to the PLC. Starting from the top, we have our Allen Bradley 1400 microprocessor with Ethernet capability. The top row also contains our input-output modules, our main circuit breaker, our low voltage power supply, and our Ethernet switch. Down a little bit further, we have a circuit breaker for the valves associated with each vessel. We have all our control relays. The advantage we have is this is designed and programmed, so output 1 is relay 1, is valve 1. Likewise, 2, 3, and 4. So it's very easy to troubleshoot. Traveling further down in the panel, we have all our terminals for the output connections to the valves, the input connections for the instruments, and at the very bottom is where we have connected in our MENCOM connectors, which process all the signals to the valving and from the PLC. In closing, I would like to mention that this InGenius PLC control panel is completely finished. The operator is going to see it just as it's sitting here. It has been fully function tested and it's ready to ship. But please take note of the quality of this work. You're probably asking yourself, where are all the wires? Well, believe me, they're there. But the AdEdge high standards for assembly, for testing, for delivery to the site, for ease of operation really come through when you're looking at our InGenius PLC control panel.